Community members will remember that before Christmas we had a community meeting, a free community dinner at the gathering place with some music and entertainment, and we're planning another one because we really feel it's important that we try and get that sense of community back and that we get a chance to network and mingle with each other. So we're planning another free community dinner similar to that one, and it will be held on Sunday, April 7th from 1 to 5, and it's going to be at the community hall. There will be music, dancing, and door prizes. So come on out and let's get that sense of community back. So some of the events, meetings that I've attended since our last update, on February 8th, I, along with the Chief of New Credit, had lunch with the MP, Phil McColman, and MPP, Will Bouma, of Brant, and the Mayor of Brant County, David Bailey, and the Mayor of the City of Brantford, Kevin Davis. And we've agreed just to get together on an informal basis every couple of months. February 10th, the IDLA, the Indian Defense League of America, had their box social, and they're doing fundraising for the celebration that's going to happen in July. I did manage to take some time off and took a vacation from February 11th to 15th for a much-needed rest. And I know that I was sorry that I missed the vigil that was held at the community hall on February 17th for the missing and murdered Indigenous women. And we're planning another vigil in October, which we will hold at Veterans Park. On February 19th and 20th, I was in Ottawa attending the Iroquois Caucus with Carl Hill and Amy Lickers. We discussed a number of issues there that we can work jointly on together. At the time, I also had a meeting with the Chief of Staff to the Minister for Seniors. She wants to visit our community sometime when the wet weather gets a little nicer. And we also had a meeting with one of the policy advisors in the Prime Minister's office, and we wanted to talk about our global solution on our land rights and how we can move that forward, and also on education. Later in the day as well, I took part in a conference call with some officials from the provincial government who wanted to get an update and on the formation or the Chief's resolution to get a new president and board for the Ontario Sports Body, or the Aboriginal Sports and Wellness Council. So we just wanted to update them. On February 25th, I had a visit in my office from Brigadier General Jocelyn Paul, who is the highest-ranking Indigenous person in the Canadian Army. He's even going to be higher because he said he's getting promoted to Major General. And he wanted to come and just talk to me about some of the programs that the Canadian Army runs for young people. So I'm going to be reaching out to some of the schools and circulating that information. And so he's also agreed to come and talk to the kids if they want to listen and, talk about, the opportunities that are in the Army and the benefits that can come from that. I also spoke with Shiloh Ilmelian, who's the new director of Indigenous Student Center at McMaster University. And I had a call with a guy from Duo Courtier Laforgue. They did some sculptures honoring the Haudenosaunee ironworkers a few months back, and those sculptures are now ready to be displayed, and they will be displayed, some of them, or one of them anyway, will be displayed at Local 736 in Ancaster in June or July, and we'll keep you posted on that. On February 26th, 27th, and 28th, myself, Councillors Carl Hill and Terry General, attended the Assembly of First Nations Water Symposium that was held in Niagara Falls. And at the same time, Councillors Sherry Lynn Hill-Pierce, Hazel Johnson, Melba Thomas, and Audrey Paulus-Bomberry attended the Chiefs of Ontario Health Conference, which was held in Toronto. On March 1st, I was invited by the Chamber of Commerce in Brantford to attend the MP and MPP breakfast. This is an annual event that takes place. And on March 4th, we were happy to have the grand opening of the 5-unit townhouse complex, which is located behind the Ashwegan Baptist Church. Some beautiful buildings. And we're hoping to get more complexes back there. As I mentioned, we had Six Nations Day at Queen's Park on March 5th and the 6th. And then we stayed in Toronto for the next 6th and 7th. Council had a retreat with the senior admin team. We talked about a number of issues and some of the outstanding issues that we need to do some follow-up on and move forward. We talked about the membership. We talked about the framework that the federal government had introduced. We talked about the membership code. And we talked about some of the work we can do for the remainder of our mandate. March 7th and 8th, Councillor Terry General and Mike Montour stayed back and attended a water forum that was being hosted by the Chiefs of Ontario. And on March 7th, Mohawk College held their Indigenous Student Awards Gala in Hamilton. As well, Chiefswood held a celebration of Pauline Johnson's life. So I wasn't able to attend those, but I congratulate the students and hope that they had much success with the Chiefswood event. And on March 8th, the Vice President of Research from the University of Waterloo, Charmaine Dean, was in our community. She visited, I took her on a tour, and we visited with Six Nations Polytech campus here on the Reserve and in Brantford, as she's looking to develop some partnerships with SNP.